Yo, welcome back. Beautiful day today, sun broke out. Looks like the trails have drained out a little bit. It's a little cooler out. Figured out the creak in my bike from the other day. Little DU bushing grime or something like that. Today I wanted to get into a wheel set that I've been stoked on for a good period of time. Essentially a long-term review. Yep, looks like we're gonna have pretty good conditions today. Oh my gosh, looks like the trail really did drain out nicely. A little sunshine. The bike's a little quieter than it was. Wow, good braking grip. Ooh, that section is getting spicier and spicier. As long as you're ready for it. It goes pretty well usually. You gotta kind of like get hard on the brakes into that little rock slide. So today I wanted to talk about my kind of long-term experience with this evil loopholes wheel set. I did a review, like a written review in Freehab magazine a while back, and it's been a good minute that I've had this wheel set now. Yeah, I love when I just sink into the manual right there. It's my little spot to do that. But yeah, they're a really cool carbon wheel set made in the States with a different carbon process, which really changes the feel of the material. And yeah, I quite like them. They're built up with like brass nipples and nipple washers, so they're just kind of like a really higher end, more reliable, you know, maybe slightly on the heavy side wheel, but weight put to really good use if you're going to be tweaking them, rebuilding them. Just a lot more longevity in the brass nipples versus like the alloy. I have had experiences with those in the past, like literally coming apart after a few years. Oh yeah. Side hit there. But anyway, one of the most kind of important, ooh, little berm work there, that's new. One of the most important like attributes about these wheels is their trail feel and how they kind of respond to the environment. As far as I'm concerned, they eat up quite a bit of chunk. When I first rode this wheel set, I kind of commented that it almost feels like these wheels give you a feeling of having even more travel, or like they just eat up quite a bit of energy out of the trail. And I've ridden some much stiffer wheels than this before, and I know some riders prefer that super stiff feel, but having ridden both quite stiff wheels and then these much more compliant loopholes wheels, I am definitely on team compliant wheels. You gotta be pretty on the brakes into that corner. And it's kind of surprising, like the compliance almost allows you to, in my experience, like drive harder down the trail. You know, I wouldn't call it like precision, but I think you can ride harder. I can ride harder and faster with these wheels than like a more stiff, precise wheel. That's kind of like throwing you around a little bit. And really nice afternoon light coming through this section again. Just open the bike up and let it eat up the chunk. Man, the dirt's kind of interesting today. It's like just starting to, it's like mucky dirt that's just starting to tack up. Yeah, the way these wheels corner is actually one of the things that gets me most excited, because it kind of feels like when you come into a corner that you're almost like winding up a spring and then releasing it on the way back out, which I don't know, they just feel so playful and active. especially right now. Woo! Those are some fun S-turns. Little blind drop. Oh yeah. Man, look at that golden light just coming through today. I will say these leaves are nice and slippery. Gotta be on high alert today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like these things take, you know, the edge off, kind of like the craziness, by just eating stuff up a little bit. And then the wheels have been pretty reliable with an asterisk. When I first got them, I like quickly broke the front and the back actually, and it seemed like pretty random impacts that I was hitting. And it definitely seemed like lower tire pressure issues and weird cush core setup stuff. But anyway, after then getting those initial 2 wheels fixed, I've had really good luck with these things, and they've just been completely bulletproof. And I've definitely since then kind of tagged some stuff with them, and I don't know. I sold bottom out on the fork back there, yikes. But they've held up wonderfully, and they've been super reliable. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm willing to put up with a little bit of craziness just because of how they ride, how they feel. Skip these 2 jumps. Someday. These wheels are also laced up to the i9 Hydra hubs, and I've been real impressed with the just the durability of these hubs. I am a pretty heavy rider. I'm like 215 pounds, and I kind of climb aggressively with a lot of torque. I've broken a hub or 2 in my day, and despite having all that like engagement, points of engagement, these things have held up super nice. A little bit of gnar here. These moves always keep you on your toes. Nice to try to control speed as much as you can. Trying to decide what I'm doing here. Inside line, I guess. Keep it tight. So like a 6-foot drop. And then I usually stay left here now. Try to... A little bit of a pinner move there at the bottom. Anyway, yeah, kind of my... Yeah. Didn't think I'd get that double going that slow. That's my thoughts on the loopholes today. Fantastic wheel set. I'm kind of like committed to them, addicted to them. I really like how they ride. Yeah, anyway, I really like this wheel set. I'd recommend it, especially since you're backed up by that crazy good lifetime warranty I think they're running on it. Crash replacement or whatever. So that helps. It makes such a big investment. But anyway, that's it for today. I will catch you guys on the next one.